Have you ever wanted to play Dark Souls, but then realized it's more expensive than a house, and you can't afford a house? Well, I have. So instead I played Skyrim, but added 100 mods to make it feel, look and play like Dark Souls. And you're gonna have to stick around and see for yourself if the game accomplished those things. But my goal is to beat the entire main quest, with every enemy being 10 times harder. And if you manage to enjoy the video, liking and subscribing would be a big help to beat the algorithm. And to further support the channel, become a member. So grab a snack, sit back and enjoy the video. First, we created an orc which you can't really see and named him Elder Souls, which was a mistake because I should have named him Dark Scrolls instead, because this shit was so dark and the scrolls probably were too. So after installing a mod to add another intro to Skyrim, I picked the normal intro where the executioner had a pretty pink dress on, and it completely broke. Why am I walking into the cart? There we go, so just walk through it. Don't know what. Why am I out here? Just like Dark Souls. So I restarted, escaped my cell where I found a weapon and tried killing a ghost to no prevail, which as my first encounter was a good start to the combat. But after escaping, the game actually looked extremely impressive, with mostly everything working as intended, and I was stunned by how good Skyrim could look and how it actually felt like Dark Souls. And then was attacked by a crazy guy with a big hammer who felt a little too difficult considering I'm level 1. So after testing out the half decent combat and getting already very good armor, I can confidently say that the combat feels great when it works. And it rarely does that. So half the time neither of us can hit and the enemy attacks very weird and slow and the combat roll is utterly awful to control. And then we had to do Skyrim things because it's still Skyrim, so we found the man from the intro and the dragon from the intro. So we went to Whiterun and told Balgroove about the dragon from the intro. But he thought we were insane, so he sent us to the darkest dungeon I have ever seen to try and lock us away from society. But on the way there we got a horse and it was real cool running around hitting people from the back of the horse, until it was not so fun anymore and cool when we couldn't get off the horse again, so we had to murder the poor horse using console commands. And then it was time for dungeon crawling, yeah. But holy shit, this was so dark I can't even tell you what was going on here, but I'm pretty sure the respawn system was broken and I kept spawning in random places. Well, we fought a big spider which was pretty sick, and a scary big guy too. Oh, that was a nice hit. After returning to Whiterun, to everybody's surprise, the Jarl still wanted us gone. So he sent us to fight a dragon, which kinda doesn't make sense, because he just called us insane for talking about dragons. So we fought a dragon, just like Dark Souls, yeah. This sword is crazy. Oh! Do a little slash and a boom on the head. Sick. Oh, okay, oh, okay. Hit him, and hit again, again. I don't see him anymore, it's okay. Damn, we got him. Oh, sorry, I hit you. I didn't mean to kill him! With the dragon dead and heading up the mountain to the Greybeards, it finally started to feel like Dark Souls. First, some pretty scary wolves, but thankfully these were the only wolves in the entire game. Nope, I lied, and now we are dying to even worse ones, ice wolves. And we died again, and again. And then crushed it with a crazy combo. But this being Dark Souls, this was of course only the start, as there was a giant frost troll further ahead, which did unbelievable amounts of damage, which made us die quite a few times, and every time we had to walk all the way back up the mountain, but we got him figured out. Some combos on him. Nice! Stun locked him. That feels like fucking Dark Souls again. Hit him again. Another one, and get last one. Come on, come on. No stamina. Damn, that's tough. Get him again. Another one. Last one. Ready? There we go. Murdered him, and then shouted a bit at some old men, and were sent to another extremely dark dungeon. But this dungeon was even darker than the last one, so this time I have no idea what we did here. But we were close to dying of some drog, and then there were some skeletons and more spiders, and finally out of the dungeon we immediately get attacked by the usual cultists, which I was hoping so bad they wouldn't show up, but hey, here they are again. And because of my traumatic cultist experience, I sought therapeutic help at the old mountain men, but they resorted to putting me in the corner and shouting otherworldly words into my earlobes. Then we wanted to kill a dragon while it was being born, followed by a god-awful dragon fight in Riverwood, where the goddamn stupid ass dragon kept not wanting to land, other than the rally on the roof where we couldn't hit it, and oh my fucking god, it was so bad. But I mean, the ice breath was pretty cool. When it finally landed, it got fucking destroyed in a millisecond, and I also cut its whole head off. After the few dragon fights, we were back on another man-hunting mission, and this time we had to infiltrate a party thing. And if you watched my latest video, you know why this part gives me nightmares. But this time it was a bunch of pretty fun fighting, while of course still not being able to see anything.
You know I don't like
Good luck. You're on your own. Never should have come.
But of course the game can't always be fun and filled with dragon fighting and cool things. So we are now in a dark, murky sewer looking for an old man we only know from rumors is actually alive. And because of some random fireballs we died. There we go. Oh, oh! What the f- What is that? And with a broken ass respawn mod, we were back in Bleefall's Barrow, but somehow Esperin died with us and his respawn mod also didn't work since he was here with us, basically skipping the entire boring part of this quest. After all the boring shit, I decided it was time to fight another dragon again. Nope, we did not actually fight this apparently, and just cowered it into a nearby cave, eventually stumbling across a wall telling us how to defeat Alduin, because the puzzles were ridiculously easy. And then we tried beating up an immortal woman to get 100 gold, which we failed miserably at, And then after that we talk with the bearded grey man about a shout thing, and then we almost kill another dragon, but it's actually friendly for some reason, and he talks about an elder scroll we have to get to kill Alduin later. We somehow find ourselves murdering a whole species of ugly walruses, followed by robbing a lonely old man living in a glacier, followed by fighting even another dragon alone this time. And the fight was surprisingly decent this time. And on our journey to find the Elder Scroll, the fucking toughest bandits I have ever seen kick my ass. Then I do an insane combo on a robot. Oh, time block. Nice, perfect. Too bad. Oh my god, I'm ruining this guy. Now he's ruining me. Holy shit, I'm comboing him like crazy. Holy shit, that was epic. God damn. And then after running away from blind fetus men, we somehow became a robot killing god and combo block a 10 times our size robot with a tiny handle of our sword. I'm locking onto his kneecap. It's hilarious. Got that. Get a power taken. Maybe we can block his attack. Oh, hit me. Nice. Run away from a scary and extremely strong crystal man, embarrassingly fail the Elder Scroll puzzle a lot of times, and finally getting out of this shithole of a dungeon. With the Elder Scroll properly stuffed up our ass because pockets are clearly not big enough for this thing, we pull it out, read it and briefly time travel. Then Alduin showed up, and holy shit, this goddamn stupid dragon was so bad to fight. Not only was the fight the same as every dragon fight this far, he decided to fly around and not be hit for 90% of the fight. When he finally gave up, he did not give up and just took off again. So we resigned from any more dragon fighting and attended a business meeting about becoming a real estate agent instead. But the old Zero Man did not like that idea and said we had to trap a dragon inside the city of Whiterun instead. So we did that. But the game did apparently not like that, so we were frozen in the ground for a scary amount of time, and our UI started freaking out. But even worse, there was some huge stone man who sent us to the fucking moon like 8 times. What the fuck? What is that? He's huge.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
What? And then we did another dark dungeon filled with extremely strong drogs that took all our healing, which was kinda bad since there were no beds or anything anywhere. But thankfully with the dragon priest on half health and it having to grab its staff first, we can just run up and stun it and kill it very easily, followed by entering Sovngarde with an absurd amount of health left. Then we had to fight a pretty tough enemy called Soon, with literally 0 HP left. But of course, as the goat we are, he lost. We found some free food and proceeded to face Alduin. With our 3 allies doing all the fighting, we didn't even need the free food donated by the sweet dead people. So we just murdered Alduin as always, without doing anything at all. There we go. Oh my fucking god. We actually did it, oh my god. I couldn't have done this a minute more. I want to get home. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. After experiencing excruciating pain, fighting overpowered enemies and struggling to see, I completed the challenge. So if you managed to enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe and become a member to help out my channel. Also remember to join my Discord channel via the link in the description. Quickly before ending the video, I just want to say part of making this video was actually so fun, it made me buy Dark Souls 3, and now having over 80 hours in the game, the next video might just be about Dark Souls, so you're just gonna have to stick around to find out. But that answers the question: can you beat Skyrim, but it's a Souls-like?